everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to be giving you a nice, deep, intense scalp scratching, cutty, So, before we get started, I have here some coconut oil. It has some extra products in here, specifically for scalp health. While I am scratching that scalp, I would also love to make sure to get some of this on your scalp and on your hair. This is an oil mist. Helps to hydrate your hair and also make sure that your scalp is nice and moist. Don't want any dry scalps here. That sounds nice. A little bit of lid sounds here, just for you. Very light lid sound. I like this one. Tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Tapping, tapping. Tapping. Tapping, tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. We gotta warm up the product here first, right? Make sure it's ready. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this into my hand. Warm the oil up between my hands. And then we'll go ahead and run it through your hair and start with the actual scalp scratching here. All right. Do you smell that? It smells so good. It smells like sweet coconut, sweet coconut, sweet coconut, coconuts, coconuts, coconuts の香りがする。coconuts, coconuts, coconuts, ごいい香り。It feels really smooth in the hands here. I can tell that it's going to feel really good once it's on your hair and on your scalp there. It's going to feel so refreshing. Look at all that product on my hands there. My hands are nice and shiny now. So, now that I have warmed the product up here, I think it's ready to get started with the actual scalp scratching. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start by scratching your scalp just on this side over here. Cuddy, cuddy. Cuddy, 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 cuddy. Just scratching, scratching, scratching. Cuddy, 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 cuddy. To this side here. Cuddy, 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 cuddy. Oh, that's nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and scratch the top of your head there as well. Make sure to really get in there. Cuddy, 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 cuddy. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch. I'm not going too hard, but I'm definitely putting my nails to use here. Just scratching, scratching. Cuddy, 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 cuddy. Cuddy, 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 cuddy. Cuddy, cuddy. Just right at the top of your head here. Cuddy, 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 cuddy. Now let me go behind you here. Gotta make sure to get your whole head here. Make sure everything is scratched. I'm gonna get deep back of the head here. The scratching. Okay. How does that feel so far? Pretty good. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead, scratch this side a little bit more here. I'm gonna go faster now. Get really deep in there. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Go behind the ears here a little bit. Yeah, sometimes we just gotta really get in there. Cutty, 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 cutty. Behind the ears now. Gotta make sure to scratch, scratch behind the ears. Ooh, there we go. A little bit more up here. Cutty, 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 cutty. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, scratch. Oh. And you know what? Your hair actually looks a little bit healthier now too, since we had that coconut oil in my hand. So, how was that scalp scratching session? Did it feel pretty good? Oh, good, oh, good. Just gonna smooth out your hair a little bit. I was a little bit rough with your hair, so you do have a few strands just kind of flying all over the place here. This will help put the rest of the product in your hair as well, all the way down to the ends of your hair. Just gonna smooth that out. There we go. Perfect. I kind of want to give myself a little scalp scratching. Oh, that feels so good. That's really nice. Oh. And with this coconut oil, it just smells so good. But I'm really glad that you enjoyed your scalp scratching today. A little massage for you. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Good night.